Hello everybody, welcome back to Simulated Heaven. I just wanted to do a relatively quick video. I think it will be relatively quick, not sure. Just to show you some of the basic mechanics of this Altis Life server that I'm on. The server, like I showed before, is called gsngaming.com Altis Life Housing High FPS Active Admins. That is the server I'm on. So I just want to show you some things. That I'm in the town of Sofia. So the first thing is the vehicle garage. Now basically you can use the garage to store a number of vehicles. I'm not sure exactly how many. I would say at least 5, 6, maybe even up to 7. So you just need to, obviously on the map it looks like a red square here. There you go. There is actually a key on the map, on the edge of the map. There's a key, I believe. Yeah, see, there's a key here if you need help with any of the stuff on the map. But yeah, so that's what it looks like on the map. There you go. So then obviously you just need to click the middle mouse button on this like so, and you can see I've got 3 vehicles. Now one thing I found out, actually I had an accident with the truck, the boxer truck, and I actually crashed it and it exploded. However, I was still able to get the truck back again even after it exploded, after the server restarted and after I logged in again. The truck was in the garage. So it makes me wonder, what when you are buying a vehicle in this game, it says you either pay a price to have the vehicle. I thought it meant for only for the day, and then the other option, it says that you can buy it permanently. I wonder if you buy it permanently, that means even if you lose the car or it explodes, that you have an unlimited amount of those cars, which should be quite interesting. I don't know, but as you can see, there is actually a fee, a storage fee, which is quite interesting. It's not loads of money, but I suppose that helps, you know, to kind of negate the fact that you feel like that you're getting free vehicles every time. So yeah, so I've got the quad bike, the truck boxer, which I showed you in the last video. I actually bought another truck because this one is used for farming and things like this. But I would say for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to use the quad bike. Okay, so obviously you just have to click on it and go on to get. And then the vehicle will spawn. You see it spawned over there. So then I obviously have to unlock it by pressing U. Like so, I get back on it. Now, when you're on it, what I usually do is just drive up, you know. I usually just drive up to the thing, and then on the scroll wheel, you will get the option, look, store vehicle in garage. So while I'm actually on the vehicle, it will come up, and that's obviously the easiest way of doing it. Now if I was to get off the vehicle, is it still going to give me that option? Yes, it is. So I think you just have to have your vehicle parked near the garage, and then you can actually store it. You press store, and there you go, it's stored. And I think because this server right now is not very busy, it works very, very quickly. I imagine if the server has loads of people, that could be a little bit annoying. So yeah, so the vehicle has been stored. Just thought I would show you guys that. Oh, and that just cost me 1,000. It's a good job I only did that with the ATV. It only cost me $1,000. Lol. I didn't really think about that, did I? Okay. So let's put the lights on. Now, I was talking about in the last video how Arma 3 is amazing because of the fact that the graphics are so amazing. I mean, I really like the lights, the headlights on vehicles. They just look so realistic. it's amazing. It just looks so good to me. Anyway, now I'm going to obviously show you some different areas of the town. Okay, so let me see. Why don't we start at the car shop? So let's go to the car shop. Now, the thing that you must realize is that Altis Life, some servers will be slightly different. There are some of the parameters that, or some of the versions of the Altis Life mod which might be slightly different from this version that I am playing right now, because usually what happens is people who run these servers, they will get the basic version of Altis Live, and then they will basically like alter it, you know, and improve it how they would like to, if you know what I mean. So it might not be exactly the same as other Altis Life, but I think it will give you a good idea anyway. So anyway, we're at the car shop now. In this version of the mod, there are quite a lot of the shops that are just like a sign in the middle of nowhere. I feel like they've not really fleshed out like a lot of the shops or anything, but hey, it's okay. I don't really mind at the moment. So let's click on the car shop. So as you can see, there's not loads of cars at the moment. I mean, I'm sure that this will improve. We've got a quad bike, a hatchback, off-road, an SUV and a truck. The only vehicles I've tried are the quad bike, and a friend of mine tried the hatchback. I'm really interested to see the off-road, the SUV and the truck. I think the SUV usually has a good amount of armor, so it's quite a nice vehicle. Like if you're a criminal, I'm not 100% sure if it is the same in Altis, but it was like that in other previous versions of these kind of life games, you know. The truck as well interests me. I would imagine this is probably a bit like the Boxer truck, but probably not quite as big, if you know what I mean. Probably not very big. One of the things that I've been finding in this game is the amount of boot space you have, I'm finding, is not a lot. Even I bought quite a big truck, I'm finding I can fill it up quite quickly, you know. Anyway, so that was the car shop. General store. This is also quite important. I suppose I should just run in there, shouldn't I? Oh, so I can actually access it from here. Oh look, so I can actually access it from here. So there seems to be a radius on the sign, if you know what I mean. So in the general store, you've got the binoculars. GPS is really important because it means if I was to close, I'll be able to show you that if you press CTRL and M, you can see the GPS. It will come up in the corner, which helps a lot for navigation, you know, because you can see all of the roads around you. Yeah. Okay, so general store again. So apart from that, the night vision goggles are also quite important. I actually really like driving around normally without them, but I think if you are doing anything important where you have to see exactly what you're doing, they're quite important. First aid kits, and I'm going to buy one now because I don't have one right now. In fact, I'm going to buy two because they are very important. A toolkit. Obviously the first aid kit is to heal me. I've kind of found out that a first aid kit on this server can only actually heal you up to 75% of your health. That is the maximum that a first aid kit will do. Other than that, you have to visit a hospital if you'd like to get up to 100% again. Then of course a toolkit. This is really important because when you have an accident with your vehicle, that is so important that you're able to fix it on the fly, or basically you're going to be in the middle of nowhere, you know, without any vehicle that works. So I'm going to buy 2 of those. Of course, then we got binoculars. I suppose they are important. Just let me see what I've got. Yeah, there you go. So I've got everything I need now. Now, another thing I've realized is that when you log out of the game, the things in your inventory, the current items, are not saved. So you have to make sure that you don't have anything expensive on yourself. I've not really tested if my vehicle can store things. I don't even think the vehicle can store things, but I need to work that out. I haven't really tested if your vehicle can store things when you log out and when you log in again. Okay, so that's the general store. The DMV, let's go there. I don't think I need to visit the ATM. I think that's quite obvious. It's just a place where you go to withdraw money or to transfer large amounts of money, that kind of stuff. Right. And again, you will see from this that the stores in this game are not very fleshed out at all. And I can't even remember where it is. Let's go on foot, shall we? Oh, I think it's in here. Yeah, see? Okay, so you can buy... Now, I already bought a driving license. Oh, I don't remember how much the driving license was. The boating license is only 1,000. That's really cheap. The pilot license is 25,000. I think the driving license was probably about maybe 10,000 or 5,000. I don't remember, and because I've already bought it, it's not actually showing up on here, unfortunately. Now, as you can see, you can actually buy houses. This was one of the major things that I really like about this version of Altis Life, or this server. You can actually buy a house. Okay, it's quite expensive. The cost of this house is nearly 2 million, and then you also have to buy a license, a house, or like a property license, which is another million. But I think that's amazing, because then that basically acts as a place where you can store things very easily. Okay, let's get back in. So we have shown you the DMV, so that's obviously very important. Now we're nearly finished. This Bruce's Outback outfits is also very important. I'll show you that now very quickly. Very quickly. And like I said in the last video, I love the driving in Arma 3. It just improves this kind of game so much. Like, the driving just feels so much more realistic. I mean, obviously it's not like a simulator, but it's much more realistic, so it makes you feel like the driving is much more relaxing, or much more interesting, maybe you'd say. Okay, the clothing store. Now, the reason why this is important is if I have a look at my character, when you actually spawn, you have a very small backpack. And it's very important that you buy a backpack so that you can actually store more things. Like, if I didn't have a backpack, I couldn't have a first aid kit or a tool kit on me. And also, when I am gathering things, I can only gather a little bit at a time. Whereas if you have a bag, like a backpack, you can obviously like carry much more stuff, and it becomes easy. So you go into the clothing store, and you can see there is like a tab here. Obviously this is for regular clothing, and then you can go here to backpacks, So you see, you can buy an assault pack, a kit bag, a tactical backpack. You know, there's loads of these, so that's really good. And in fact, I'm going to right now buy a very expensive one, this one, because it's so important that you have the biggest one. Like I said, it will really improve your carrying weight. Right, so one more thing. Oh, in fact, I don't really have to show you the real estate agent. See here, I don't have to show you. The only thing that is there is that is actually where you buy the license for the if you'd like to buy a house. You know that I was saying there's like a million thing. What's the word? $1 million is the word. Yeah. How could I forget that word? I have no idea. Now, in the last video, someone said go to the freight area. So I'm going to do that now, just to finish off the video, because I actually have not even been to any of the freight areas in this game. I have no idea what it is for. So let's have a quick look. Obviously, I appreciate this video is not the most exciting in the world. Like other ones will be more more exciting, I should say. I just wanted to do a quick roundup of some of the important things in a town in this game. Okay, so I imagine this is where you pick up freight for that you can like deliver it or something. No? What is this for? Vehicle garage. Oh, it's just a vehicle garage. I didn't even realise that. Yeah, so the freight, you know where it says here? Sofia Freight Yard. It would appear all that is just somewhere for you to, a garage. That's weird. I thought it might be more than that. Okay, let's just make 100% sure. Like so. Yeah, it is this vehicle garage. Oh well, that's slightly disappointing. I don't know. I thought it might be something more interesting than that. Anyway. Okay guys, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.